Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to learn all about Italian greetings, but before we do, it's important that we learn to distinguish between formal and informal context. That is because in Italian we use different greetings based on the formality of the situation we're in. Formal language is typically used when talking to a stranger, older people, or people in a higher position than you. For example, you walk into a shop and the shop assistant is neither your friend nor a family member. Then you should use formal language. But it's not only for strangers. If you're speaking to your teacher, your college professor, or your doctor, they're not strangers, you do see them every once in a while, but they're not your friends and they're in a higher position than you, so you should use formal language. Now that we made the distinction, let's move on with the greetings. You probably already know that ciao means hello, but did you know it can actually also mean goodbye? But beware, ciao is an informal greeting, so do not use it in formal situations. Only if you're saying goodbye to your friends or your family. The formal equivalent of ciao would be salve. However, salve is mainly used when saying hello, not so much when saying goodbye. Instead, when saying goodbye in a formal context, you should use arrivederci. Then we have three greetings that you can use in both formal and informal situations. These are greetings that change based on the time of the day. Buongiorno, buon pomeriggio, buonasera, respectively good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Keep in mind that buon pomeriggio is not that common, and to some people it feels unnatural. We usually switch directly from buongiorno to buonasera. And now you might be wondering, at what time does it stop being giorno and start being sera? Great question. Not even Italians know. The general rule should be that buongiorno is used before lunchtime, while after lunchtime you should use buonasera. However, you will rarely hear someone say buonasera at 3 p.m. in the summer when the sun is still shining. But if it's winter at 3 p.m. and the sky is starting to darken, then buonasera feels much more natural. If I'm in a formal situation and I'm having doubts regarding the greetings to use, I will go with salve and call it a day. The greetings of buongiorno and buonasera are both linked to a form of goodbye. Buona giornata and buona serata. Have a good day and have a good evening. Then we have buonanotte, a form of goodbye that can be used when leaving a place late at night. You might also want to know how to say nice to meet you if you're meeting someone for the first time. You can use piacere, literally pleasure. It means nice to meet you or it's a pleasure. Piacere can be used in both formal and informal situations. An option that is only formal could be piacere di conoscerla, while its informal counterpart is piacere di conoscerti. Finally, we have lots of informal ways to say goodbye. Today we'll see some, but you'll learn new ones along the way. Ci vediamo. Alla prossima. A presto. A più tardi. A domani. Earlier I mentioned that arrivederci is the formal way to say goodbye. But what if I told you that there's a greeting that sounds even more formal? Behold, arrivederla. The ending la in arrivederla indicates that this is a form of courtesy. But beware, because arrivederla is only singular, so you can only use it if you're saying goodbye to one person. On the other hand, arrivederci can be used to say goodbye to one or multiple people. Keep in mind that arrivederla is extremely formal, so use it accordingly. This video has come to an end, but if you want to revise what you've learned, you can find a recap of this lesson on my website, italianinsight.com. Alla prossima!